She says yes and then gets up.
Oh, no, I didn't like call to order yet.
Oh, sorry.
I thought that's what you meant when you said, "Are you ready?" I'm sorry. I was like, "We're ready." Sorry.
Your lead.
We're turning our backs to you, Lisa. We're turning our backs to you. That was a good start. Thank you. I'd like to call this meeting of the Brick Township Council to order. Madam Clerk.
Adequate notice of this meeting was provided and published in the Asbury Park Press and the Ocean Star on January 7, 2020. Copies of the agenda were provided to the newspaper, posted on public bulletin boards in the Township website.
Thank you. I'd first like to make an announcement. Hello, everyone, and thanks for participating in tonight's Township Council meeting. The COVID-19 pandemic prevents us from meeting in the traditional way, but we've adjusted accordingly so that we can continue to conduct the business of the Township and serve our residents. This meeting is available through Zoom application, where you can see and hear tonight's meeting and participate during all public comment periods as you would if we were here all together in person. To ask a question or comment, please click on your device and a bar will appear on the bottom of your screen. One of the icons posted there is a raise your hand button. Click on that to indicate if you have a question. We can see that on our end and will call on people one at a time. Questions and comments are also welcome by email. The address is publicmeetingquestions@bricktownship.net. We are checking email throughout the meeting and will read those questions into the minutes and respond accordingly. Thank you. Roll call.
Councilwoman Zapsik.
Here.
Councilman Minikino.
Here.
Councilwoman DeYoung.
Here.
Councilman Mumolo.
Present.
Councilwoman Pontorero.
Here in spirit.
Vice President Halloran.
Here.
President Crete.
Here.
Thank you.
Thank you. At this time, we will salute the flag and have a moment of silence. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, please accept and file all reports.
Yes, I will.
Thank you. Can I get a motion and second to approve the minutes of the March 24th meeting?
Motion, Pontorero. Second, Zapsik.
Thank you. Roll call.
Councilwoman Zapsik.
Yes.
Councilman Minikino.
Yes.
Councilwoman DeYoung.
Yes.
Councilman Mumolo.
He muted himself, I think.
Councilman Mumolo.
He can't unmute himself, I think.
Okay, I'm doing that now.
I unmuted, yes.
Councilwoman Pontorero.
Yes.
Vice President Halloran.
Yes.
President Crete.
Yes, I'm sorry. I was reading the next thing.
Thank you.
We are now on to the municipal budget hearing. Madam Clerk?
Let's see. Council President, well,
Is that correct?
we're going to get a motion to
Oh, I should do that first. I'm sorry.
entertain the, to suspend the regular order of business.
Councilman Mumolo will make a motion to suspend regular order of business for the budget hearing.
Thank you.
Councilman Minikino will second that motion.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Roll call.
Councilwoman Zapsik.
Yes.
Councilman Minikino.
Yes.
Councilwoman DeYoung.
Yes.
Councilman Mumolo.
Yes.
Councilwoman Pontorero.
Yes.
Vice President Halloran.
Yes.
President Crete.
Yes.
Thank you. Council President, at this time this is the time fixed for the public hearing on the 2020 municipal budget. The budget was introduced by the governing body on March 24, 2020, and was advertised in the Asbury Park Press and the Ocean Star on March 27, 2020, together with the notice of the hearing for April 28, 2020 at this time.
Thank you. Copies of the budget are posted on the Township website. Before opening the... Am I doing the public hearing first? Wait, am I right? Okay. Before opening this public hearing, I wish to outline the procedure. Each person desiring to be heard will raise their hand, wait to be recognized, give his or her name and address before the record, just as we state, well, when you're called on. Address all questions to the chair. Where necessary, they will be referred to individual members of the governing body or municipal officials. Questions must be confined solely to the municipal budget before us. School or county matters are not proper subjects for this hearing and cannot be discussed or answered here tonight. For the people using a desktop computer who have questions, please open the participants list. Then hit the raise hand button at the bottom of that screen. Ms. Bergen, is there anyone who has questions?
No, unless you want me to ask any of them individually.
Yes, so I'll just repeat, if you are on the Zoom right now and you have a question from the public, please be sure to raise your hand in the comments. No questions? Okay. All right. Seeing no questions, observing no further questions from the floor, I will entertain a motion to close the hearing.
Council President, Councilwoman Zapsik would like to make a motion to close the public hearing.
Councilwoman DeYoung seconds the motion.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Zapsik.
Yes.
Councilman Minikino.
Yes.
Councilwoman DeYoung.
Yes.
Councilman Romero.
Yes.
Councilwoman Pontorero.
Yes.
Vice President Halloran.
Yes.
President Crate.
Yes.
And let me apologize. I did skip over the reading of the budget by title only. I apologize.
Okay, that's okay. It's fine.
So we could get to that now if that's...
Okay, would you like to do that now?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry.
That's okay.
NJSA 40A:48 provides that the budget shall be read in full at the public hearing, or that it may be read by its title only if, at least 1 week prior to the date of the hearing, and at the hearing, a complete copy of the approved budget shall be made available for public inspection, shall be made available to each person upon request. Now therefore be it resolved by the Township Council of the Township of Brick, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, that it's hereby declared that the conditions of NJSA 48:4 through 8 have been met, and therefore the budget for 2020 shall be read by title.
Thank you. And now we are up to the mayor's comments on the budget.
Thank you. So by statute, the township needs to proceed with this meeting in order to adopt our budget. As Council President Crate said earlier, the format of this meeting is being held in accordance with state guidelines for council meetings, which specifically call for remote meetings. So many of our first responders, healthcare workers, residents, and township employees continue to work tirelessly to help get us through this crisis, and to all of them I say thank you very much. There aren't words to relay our appreciation for your dedication and commitment to keeping us all safe and healthy. Our health and well-being rests in your hands, and you have taken that responsibility, and you have put it above all else, even yourselves and your families, to make sure that someone is there to answer any calls that there may be for help. There's no part of life that is not impacted by this pandemic, and doing business here in Brick Township is no different. From a municipal perspective, our employees are needed 24/7, as we were before the crisis. However, so much of what we do has changed, and we have done what we always do. We just rise up to serve our residents by modifying how we do that. So the Senior Center may not be holding classes or serving meals, but they are working every day to drive prepared meals, medications, and other vital needs to the doorsteps of our seniors. Down in our building department, our building inspectors had to become technology experts and are conducting inspections through the Zoom application so that people can finish their projects. It's called virtual inspections. Brick Township Recreation Department has a group on our Township Facebook page called Play at Home with Brick Rec, where families can participate in activities and share them with our community. Recent activities included a driveway chalk drawing contest and a pizza party where families were able to get a free personal pan pizza kit, make their favorites, and then share pictures of it on our Facebook page, or on the Facebook page of Play at Home with Brick Rec. This is just the beginning of a variety of fun activities that can be done safely at home, so please visit the Facebook page for more information. These are just a few examples of how we are continuing to help our residents and adapting what we do here in Town Hall to the needs of our residents. Now for the budget, the amendment. However, the usual receivables in our budget has changed drastically since early March, as everybody can imagine out there. Several areas of anticipated revenue in our budget has dropped 50% or more. So sitting here tonight, our anticipated revenues are down close to $1 million, but we were proactive and very early on planned for the realities we are now seeing. We did put an immediate stop to any new hires and have a hiring freeze. Even though we had 12 new police officers in the queue, only one of those was hired. Any retirements or vacancies were not filled, and we are not hiring part-time or seasonal employees. By right-sizing our staff to the maximum extent possible, we have been able to address the shortfall without amending our budget to modify the tax rate increase we proposed back on March 24th. I applaud our CFO and department heads for working so hard to help us tighten our belts in these scary economic times. Our efforts to make cuts, save money, and be as fiscally responsible as possible, while also providing the same or better services, remains our number one priority. And thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. We are now up to item 4.4.
Councilwoman Craig, could we just pause for just a minute?
Yes.
Can't hear.
It's me. They couldn't hear me. I don't get
I
this.
think when it did that,
They're not
I
even
didn't get
on.
the crash message, but...
No, they are, they're just muted.
You can hear us? Anybody out there hear us?
Hold on.
Everybody's on,
Wait,
but,
hold on. Once that happens, I have to unmute us.
That's
Now,
it. You
You
got
guys
it.
can hear us now?
yes.
Did you hear the mayor's comments?
When he said stop, it did.
Oh, stop.
You got up to the part about where there's a revenue shortfall.
Yes.
Correct.
All right.
I have a plan for it. Go ahead.
Okay, so let me just go, I'll go with the budget part of it there. So it's, the usual receivables in our budget has changed drastically since early March. Several areas of anticipated revenue in our budget has dropped by 50% or more. Sitting here tonight, our anticipated revenues are down close to $1 million, but we were proactive and very early on planned for the realities we are now seeing. We put an immediate stop to any new hirings. A hiring freeze occurred. Even though we had 12 new police officers in the queue, only one was hired. Any retirements or vacancies were not filled, and we are not hiring part-time or seasonal employees. This way, we're right-sizing our staff, and we're doing that to the maximum extent possible, so we have been able to address the shortfall of revenues without amending our budget to modify the tax rate increase we proposed back on March 24th. So I applaud our CFO, our department heads for working so hard to help us tighten our belts in these scary economic times. Our efforts to make cuts, save money, and be as fiscally responsible as possible while also providing the same or better services remains our number one priority. Thank you very much.
Thank you. At this time, we are up to agenda item 4.4, authorized state-required budget amendment resolution.
Madam President, I would like to now offer in a resolution for an amendment to the budget.
The township clerk will read this resolution.
Wait, can I get a second? too?
I don't have a second on this. Okay. Can I get a second?
Second, Conserero.
Oh, maybe I didn't.
It didn't. That's okay. That's fine.
We have one, if we need it.
I feel very disorganized, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Whereas the local municipal budget for year 2020 was approved on the 24th day of March 2020. Whereas the public hearing on said budget has been held as advertised, and whereas the Township Council of the Township of Brick desires to amend the introduced and approved budget, and now therefore be it resolved by the Township Council of the Township of Brick, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, that the following amendments to be approved for the 2020 budget be made. Summary of current fund section of approved budget. General appropriation for appropriation within caps, municipal purposes, items H1, sheet 19, NJS 40A 4-45-2, from $82,351,353.60 to $81,939,953.60. Reserve for uncollected taxes, item M, sheet 29, based on estimate, from $4,696,590.90 to $4,751,590.09. Total general appropriations, item 9, sheet 29, from $106,031,874.63 to $105,675,474.63. Less anticipated revenues other than current property tax, items 5, sheet 11, i.e. surplus miscellaneous revenues and receipts from delinquent taxes, from $29,975,574.63 to $29,619,174.63. General revenues, surplus anticipated, from $11,337,873.01 to $11,931,473.01. Total surplus anticipated, from $11,337,873.01 to $11,931,473.01. Miscellaneous revenues, Section A, local revenues, fees and permits, from $455,000 to $385,000. Fines and costs, municipal court, from $560,000 to $460,000. Interests and costs on taxes, from $485,000 to $405,000. Interest on investments and deposits, from $800,000 to $650,000. Beach privileges, from $450,000 to $300,000. Total Section A, local revenue, from $2,870,000 to $2,320,000. Miscellaneous revenues, Section C, dedicated uniform construction code fees offset with appropriations, NJSA 40A 4-36 and NJAC 5:23-4.17, uniform construction code fees, from $2,400,000 to $2 million. Total Section C, dedicated uniform construction code fees offset with appropriations, from $2,400,000 to $2 million. Summary of revenues, surplus anticipated, from $11,337,873.01 to $11,931,473.01. Miscellaneous revenues, total Section A, local revenues, from $2,870,000 to $2,320,000. Total Section C, dedicated uniform construction code fees offset with appropriations, $2,400,000 to $2 million. Total miscellaneous revenues, from $16,137,701.62 to $15,187,701.62. Total general revenues, items 1, 2, 3, and 4, from $29,975,574.63 to $29,619,174.63. Total general revenues, from $106,031,874.63 to $105,675,474.63. General appropriations, A, operations within caps, police, salary and wages, from $20,670,000 to $20,200,000. EMT services, from $592,090.68 to $650,690.68. Total operations, items 8A within caps, from $71,361,422.68 to $70,950,022.68. Total appropriations, including contingent within caps, from $71,361,422.68 to $70,950,022.68. Details, salary and wages, $41,111,770.68 to $40,700,370.68. Subtotal general appropriations, items H1 and O, from $1,335,284.54 to $100,923,884.54. Reservation for uncollected taxes from $4,696,590.09 to $4,751,590.09. Total general appropriations from $106,031,874.63 to $105,675,474.63. Summary of appropriations. Total general appropriations for municipal purposes within caps, from $82,351,353.60 to $81,939,953.60. Reserve for uncollected taxes, from $4,696,590.09 to $4,751,590.09. Total general appropriations, from $106,031,874.63 to $105,675,474.63. Be it further resolved, 2 certified copies of this resolution will be filed forthwith in the Office of the Director of Local Government Services for certification of the 2020 budget so amended. Be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be forwarded to the Business Administrator, Chief Finance Officer, and Purchasing Agent. Thank you.
Councilman Mumolo moves to adoption of this resolution.
Councilman Menachino will second the motion.
Thank you. Roll call, please. Sorry.
Councilwoman Zapsik.
Yes.
Councilman Menachino.
Yes.
Councilwoman DeYoung.
Yes.
Councilman Mumolo.
Yes.
Councilwoman Pontorero.
Yes.
Vice President Halloran.
Yes.
President Crate.
Yes. We are now on to agenda item 4.5, the adoption of the 2020 municipal budget.
Madam President, I, Councilwoman DeYoung, request that the clerk be instructed to read the resolution to adopt the budget as amended.
Madam Clerk, please read the resolution.
Sure. Be it further resolved by the Township Council of the Township of Brick, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, that the budget herebefore set forth is hereby adopted and shall constitute an appropriation for the purposes stated of the sums therein set forth as appropriations and authorizations of the amount of A, $75,056,300, items 2 below for municipal purposes, and D, $1,037,918.33 open space, recreation, farmland, and historical preservation trust fund levy. Summary of revenues. General revenues, surplus anticipated, $11,931,473.01. Miscellaneous revenues anticipated, $15,187,701.62. Receipts for delinquent taxes, $2,500,000. Amount to be raised for taxation for municipal purposes, item 6A, sheet 11, $76,056,300. Total revenues, $105,675,474.63. Summary of appropriations, general appropriations within caps. A and B, operations including contingent, $70,950,022.68. Deferred charges and statutory expenditures, municipal, $10,989,930.92. Cash deficit, none. Excluded from caps, operations, total appropriations excluded from caps, $2,872,969.27. Capital improvements, $425,000. Municipal debt service, $15,685,961.67. Deferred charges, municipal, none. Judgments, none. Transferred to Board of Education, none. Cash deficit, none. Reserve for uncollected taxes, $4,751,590.09. Total appropriation.
Councilman Halloran makes a motion to,
No, we're not
for
done.
the adoption of this resolution, of this budget as read.
We're not quite done. Hold on.
Second by Conservero.
Yeah, they can't hear us because we got kicked off again.
I think we lost the audio on them
Yeah,
again.
hold
yeah, they're
on,
muted
we're
again.
coming.
Oh, fabulous.
Okay, we're back, sorry.
Okay, so.
We weren't quite done. Hold on.
So total appropriations was $1,105,675,474.63. So the motion was made by Councilman Halloran and seconded by,
Conservero.
Councilwoman Pontoriero.
Yep.
thank you.
Roll call, please.
Yes. Councilwoman Zapsik.
Yes.
Councilman Menachino.
Yes.
Councilwoman DeYoung.
Yes.
Councilman Mumalo.
Yes.
Councilwoman Pontoriero.
Yes.
Vice President Halloran.
Yes.
President Crate.
Yes.
Thank
The
you.
2020 Brick Township municipal budget has been adopted. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, at this time, we are going to return to the regular agenda.
Consent agenda. All matters listed under item consent agenda will be enacted by one motion in the form listed below. If discussion is desired on any item, this item will be removed from the consent agenda and will be considered separately.
Thank you. Resolution 5-1.
Authorized purchasing standard policy regarding claimant certification.
This resolution establishes a claimant certification policy that allows the township to issue certain refunds without needing a signature from the vendor. This will allow for significant improvement in efficiencies in both the finance and purchasing departments and will prevent a significant number of old monies not paid, which we try and avoid in our operating budget, especially those that go past the calendar year. The policy is specific to certain circumstances, including refunds for activities, debt service, vendors paid through procurement card purchase orders, vendors who do not provide certifications as part of the normal course of business, utilities regulated by the Board of Public Utilities, payment obligations to state or federal governments, educational courses, membership to a nonprofit organization, registration for a conference or convention sponsored by a nonprofit organization, and website hosting. Resolution 5...
No, can we confirm you guys can hear us?
Yes.
Yes.
Can hear.
Thank you. Resolution 5-2.
5-2A is a performance bond release for Howe Petroleum Corp., Brick Boulevard, a cash performance bond in the amount of $10,136.65, along with $15.14 remaining in the engineering inspection fund. 5-2B is an inspection fund release for Perry Petrillo Architects on Route 88 in the amount of $776.32. 4C is an inspection fund release for Bowler Engineering on Route 88 in the amount of $806.72. Thank you.
Thank you. Resolution 5-3.
Tax collector?
Yes, for the first two.
Okay, thank you. So 3A, state tax appeal granted block 44.15 lot 5, which is 350 Bay Lane in the amount of $3,071.23. 3B is to reverse a refund for 100% DAV at block 1192.12 lot 44. In this refund, the Veterans Administration has advised the township that the veteran's disability was erroneously calculated. Therefore, we are reversing the cancellation of taxes and are being reimbursed for the previously issued refund. Thank you.
Resolution 5-3C. Mayor?
Thank you. This is a very tortured history of this resolution. So as everybody knows, at the last council meeting, the council passed a resolution to extend our grace period for our property taxes. Our property taxes are due May 1st. That date hasn't changed in any way. But back on April 14th, the council passed a resolution that would extend the grace period for interest as well as any penalties all the way until May 31st. Thereby, if June 1st then would be the day when the interest would kick in back to the May 1st date. So it gave everybody a 30-day grace period. to not have that interest and penalties. And we thought everything was great after that, and then suddenly, over the weekend, we get notice from the state that what was done was illegal and basically veiled threats against licenses and things of that nature. So then I did have to request, unfortunately, to put this resolution on to rescind that grace period. And then today, the governor decided to sign an executive order which allows towns to put this extension of the grace period in, exactly like we wanted to do, until May 31st, and then June 1st, all penalties and interest would revert back to May 1st. So thank you to the governor for changing your mind. I don't know why the state made us go through all this stress. It's something I was working on for 5 weeks. Finally, 2 weeks ago, we were able to pass it because we did a lot of research on past practices. And Joanne Lambusta, our tax collector, was awesome, gave us a lot of advice, told us how to do it, how it was done in the past, and said, past practice is what always is followed. So we all thought we were in good shape until we get this notice over the weekend. And then all the stress, and this was even going into late last week, there was rumors of this coming down, and there's a lot of stress in people's lives. There's a lot of stress here in Town Hall, there's extra research, there's extra cost involved in trying to, convince the governor's office and the state and the DLGS that this is the right thing to do. And we just kept on at it, and kept doing it, kept working hard, and today the governor changed his mind. So anybody out there who is a homeowner who went through added stress, knowing that on Monday we had to do a press release because we have to give notice that the grace period cannot be extended, and then to have this changed today, your stress was only a few days. Ours was longer here working for this, working for you, on behalf of you, to try to get this passed, and we were successful. So hopefully anybody over the last 24, 48 hours since we did the press release saying we weren't allowed to do it and it was illegal based upon the state telling us that, I apologize for that stress being on you. It shouldn't have been. This decision should have been made last week, 2 weeks ago, a month ago. It would have been much easier on everybody's lives. So as mayor, I'm making a request if the council could please have this removed from the agenda because there's no reason for it, I don't believe.
Excellent. Thank you. That is the end of our consent agenda. Can I get a motion and a second?
Are you pulling it?
Oh, it's pulled. Yeah. Isn't that what we're doing?
Councilman Mumolo, motion. With the,
Councilman Halloran, second.
Did you get that?
Was that a motion to remove
Yes.
item 3C?
The motion
or was
to
that a
remove
motion
3C,
to approve the consent
correct.
agenda without 3C?
That is a motion to rescind resolution number 184-20, extension of the grace period.
Okay.
which is 5-3C.
Correct. What? Yes, 5-3C. And who were did you get the two people?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'll take the roll.
Yes.
Councilwoman Zapsik?
Yes.
Councilman Minikino?
Yes.
Councilwoman DeYoung?
Yes.
Councilman Mumolo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pontorero?
Yes.
Vice President Halloran?
Yes.
President Crate?
Yes.
Thank you.
Now that ends the consent agenda. Can I get a motion and a second to end the consent agenda?
Motion by
Motion.
Councilwoman Zapsik.
Second by Pontorero.
Open to council for questions on the consent agenda. Hearing none, close council. Open to the public for questions on the resolutions. Okay. Seeing none, close public. Roll call.
Councilwoman Zapsik?
Yes.
Councilman Minikino?
Yes.
Councilwoman DeYoung?
Yes.
Councilman Mumolo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pontorero?
Yes.
Vice President Halloran?
Yes.
President Crate?
Yes.
Thank you.
Resolution 5-4, bill resolution, computer 2020.
Be it resolved by the Township Council of the Township of Brick that the following bills be paid, and that the mayor and clerk be and are hereby authorized to draw orders on the treasurer for the amounts of the same. Computer bill resolution in the amount of $20,905,930.65.
Thank you. Can I get a motion and second?
Councilman Halloran, motion.
Second, Cantorero.
Open to council for questions on the bill resolutions. Close council. Open to public for questions on the bill resolutions. Seeing none, close public. Roll call.
Councilwoman Zapsik.
Yes.
Councilman Minikino.
Abstain from Teamsters and yes to the rest.
Councilwoman DeYoung.
Abstain CME, yes to the rest.
Councilman Mumalo.
Abstain Meridian Occupational Health, yes to the rest.
Councilwoman Pontorero.
Yes.
Vice President Halloran.
Yes.
President Crate.
Yes.
Thank you.
Resolution 55, Bill Resolution Manual 2020.
Be it resolved by the Township Council of the Township of Brick that the following bills be paid, and that the mayor and clerk be and are hereby authorized to draw orders on the treasurer for the amounts of the same. Manual bill resolution in the amount of $1,771,059.93.
Thank you. Can I get a motion and second?
Motion Zapsik.
Second, Cantorero.
Open to council for questions or comments. Close council. Open to public for questions or comments on the resolution. Close public. Roll call.
Councilwoman Zapsik.
Yes.
Councilman Minikino.
Yes.
Councilwoman DeYoung.
Yes.
Councilman Mumalo.
Yes.
Councilwoman Pontorero.
Yes.
Vice President Halloran.
Yes.
President Crate.
Yes. We are on to Resolution 6-1, ordinance on first reading.
An ordinance of the Township of Brick, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, amending Chapter 245-33 of the Township Code entitled Fences.
Thank you. This ordinance comes as a recommendation from the Council's Land Use Committee as the result of an increasing number of complaints regarding living fences. An ordinance was adopted in 2010 that prohibits vegetation or fences within 200 feet of a body of water higher than 4 feet. If someone wants to plant, it's an issue, even just one tree. The Township Zoning Officer requested the committee revisit the ordinance. This ordinance requires a 15-foot setback requirement for a living fence for homes that front on a body of water. Only homes that front on a body of water must comply with the 15-foot setback for living fences. Can I get a motion and second?
Councilman Mumalo, motion.
Councilman Halloran, second.
Thank you. Open to council for any questions or comments. Closed council, roll call.
Councilwoman Zapsik.
You're muted again.
Hold on. Can you hear
Okay.
us now?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I have the motion from Councilman Mumalo and the second from Vice President Halloran and Councilwoman Zapsik.
Oh, yes.
Councilman Minikino.
Yes.
Councilwoman DeYoung.
Yes.
Councilman Mumalo.
Yes.
Councilwoman Pontorero.
Yes.
Vice President Halloran.
Yes.
President Crate.
Yes.
Thank you.
We are on to public comments.
Please note that each person addressing the council during any section of the meeting during which public comment is permitted shall limit his or her remarks to 5 minutes pursuant to Brick Township Administrative Code, Section 2-33B.
Thank you. Ms. Bergen, do we have anyone from the public?
Yes, hello, I have a question.
Yes.
Okay,
And can you
you
please
just
state your name,
let me know if there are existing bushes or trees planted at this moment prior to this being passed? Are those grandfathered in? Or do you require citizens to rip out their bushes if they're within 15 foot of the water?
Yes. Can you just give us your name and address?
Sure, it's Carlos Betancourt, 9 Maury Lane.
Yeah. Those people would be grandfathered in. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions?
Not for me.
Okay, thank you. Seeing no other questions, close public, and we are on to council comments. Ms. Bergen?
I have none, thank you.
Sure. Mayor?
Yes, thank you. So the MUA, well, let me start off with some numbers. I know a lot of people watch these council meetings, and you might not have access to other information, but such as the internet and things like that. You may just be watching it on B20. As you all know, my Facebook live show is available on B20 as well during this pandemic. And if you want to join Facebook, for those of you who are not on Facebook, you can create an email address just for Facebook. You can join Facebook. You don't ever have to post anything else, no pictures or anything. Just go to, type in, there's a search bar, type in Brick Municipal NJ, and you will find our Facebook page. You would just like it and follow it, and then you will be notified whenever I go live with those if you wanted to ask questions live. So you don't have to post any pictures or be involved with Facebook in any other way, and nobody will even know it's you. So I do want to give you some numbers. Our county has positives of 6,093 people, and we do have 352 deaths here in Ocean County. Here in Brick Township, there is 795 positives, and there has been 67 deaths here in Brick Township. The Ocean County Health Department does not give out any recovered numbers. We'd love to see those, to see how many people have recovered from the virus, but they do not release those. They're waiting for the state to define what recovered means, because there's a problem with the definition, and nobody knows here in New Jersey what recovered means. If anybody out there needs any type of help as far as whether it's food, whether it's some type of service, domestic violence resources, kids running away, any type of that situation, please call us. My office, 732-262-1240, and we can get you to the right resource. We have a whole list of resources available here in Town Hall in my office, and one of us in administration will be able to help you and get you food deliveries, again, all sorts of different help. So whatever type of crisis or stress, depression, things like that, we can get you to the right spot. Everybody, we're still on a stay-at-home order. I know a lot of people are asking about parks and beaches. The governor has an overall stay-at-home. We, get out there and get exercises on this, walking on the streets, walking on the sidewalks. If you have open areas in your neighborhood, that's great. But the parks and the beaches were overwhelmed. That's why we had to close those. But we are working on a plan to try to open our beaches. I'm working with all the mayors on the Barrier Island, so that we can come to a plan all together to have the same type of restrictions, maybe the same opening date. It might not work out, but it's worth a try, and we have another meeting set up for Monday to discuss that. We're also working on parameters for our farmers market, how to do those safely under the new environment we're living in. It's definitely going to include wearing face coverings for anybody who wants to purchase anything. It's also going to include face coverings, gloves for the vendors, social distancing spaces, only a certain amount of people allowed in at a time. All those things we're working on, so it's because we want to have that available. As we all know, in the beginning, it's usually only flowers and so the other things that are not vegetables and fruits. Those come later on in the year, but at least we can work out some of the kinks earlier on when we're not as busy. We are going to have a great Memorial Day service. It's not going to be the parade, but it's going to be a fitting service for the men and women that gave their lives for our freedom. We want that. That's very, very important. We want to remember Memorial Day and honor it the way it should be honored. Unfortunately, we cannot have our parade. It's only a few weeks away. As we all know, we're still in the stay-at-home. We can't have social gatherings, so it's impossible for us to perform a parade. But we will be definitely doing a beautiful Memorial Day service. So keep your eyes out and ears open for what is going to be happening with that. A lot of people are asking about testing. So testing is available. I know of 2 places here in Brick that has it. They're the only 2 that have contacted me. There may be others. But Immediate Care, which is in Brick Plaza, they have both the COVID-19 to see if you're positive, but they also have the testing for the antibodies. So a lot of people are interested in that. The antibodies is maybe somebody who maybe had mild symptoms. Maybe the symptoms were before March when we were all shut down. Maybe they were earlier in the year. And you think you had it and you want to find out and you want to be able to donate, or if you just want to know, That's what that test is for. That's available at Media Care in Brick Plaza and also Meridian Health on Route 88 here in Brick. Both of those places have them available. Again, there might be other places in Brick. They just haven't reached out to tell me about that. And both of those tests, are important for some people. They want to know one way or the other. They want to know if they're positive, if they have symptoms. You don't need to have symptoms at either one of these places in order to appear for the COVID-19 tests. And obviously for the antibody, you don't need to have symptoms. That's, after the fact. So I just want to tell everybody, please have a happy Mother's Day. Everybody here in the room where I am, everybody at home. It's coming up. It's going to be difficult for those kids out there or husbands, things of that, to probably get presents. So don't hold it against anybody. I'm sure we'll do much more celebrating and dinners out and all that when we can try to get back to somewhat normal in the summer. But happy Mother's Day to my mom. I know she's not watching this, and she wouldn't watch this, but and my wife, who maybe she would stumble across this. So happy Mother's Day as well, and like I said, everybody here, and everybody just be safe, stay well out there, maintain our social distancing, and we can get back to our normal lives much quicker. So thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Starkey, any comments?
Nothing tonight. Thank you very much.
Madam Clerk?
Nothing, thank you.
Madam Secretary?
Nothing, thank you.
Ms. Bergen?
Thank you.
Okay. Councilwoman Zapsik?
Thank you, Council President. I just have one announcement tonight. The DART Prevention Coalition of Ocean County is hosting a webinar series every Friday morning at 11 a.m. on a variety of mental health and substance use and self-help topics to help folks navigate issues that might be coming up during the stay at home. If you are interested, please email me through the Township website, and I will send you out a link to participate on the webinar. This Friday's topic will be connecting with your children, and next Friday it will be about connecting with your teenager. And that's all I have this evening. Just everyone stay home and stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilman Minikino?
No, I have no comment at this time. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilwoman Dion?
Yes, thank you. I just want to remind everybody, if you do not already like the Buy and Brick Facebook page, please like it. We have been posting different things that some of our Buy and Brick merchants are offering. There was computer repair, virtual kickboxing. The School of Rock is doing virtual music lessons, so a lot of great things still coming from our businesses virtually until we can all come back together. And I just want to say, everybody, please remain safe, and thank you so much.
Thank you. Councilman Mumolo?
Just happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there, and everyone stay safe. Thank you.
Councilwoman Pontorero?
Thank you, Madam President. I just wanted to pass on the information that I got from Harvard University. Harvard is offering over 50 free virtual classes. They don't cost anything. If you want to get a certificate at the end of the class, it will cost, I think, $99. But if you go under Harvard University, free online courses, they're doing this so that people can become more educated while we are staying home. And maybe it gives you a few hours away from the children. I also wanted to thank from the bottom of my heart all of the teachers out there. I have never tackled a job that I'm not qualified to do, but I'm doing it. I have 3 kids and homeschooling them right now. It is 6 hours a day worth of work. I understand now how much work the teachers have, and let me tell you, we don't pay them nearly enough. Happy Mother's Day to everyone, and when we get back to school, I'm going to be giving out big prizes to my teachers.
Thank you. Council Vice President Halloran?
Thank you, Council President. Just happy Mother's Day. Unfortunately, many of us won't be able to, there's a lot of people out there that won't be able to visit their moms this year, but certainly FaceTime them or do something, call them and wish them a happy Mother's Day. So be safe. Thank you.
Thank you. My only comment is thank you everyone for their hard work on the budget, and thank you for everyone who tuned in for your patience with technology. We really appreciate it during this time. Our next scheduled council meeting will be held on Tuesday, May 12th at 7 p.m. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Somebody second? Okay. Meeting adjourned.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye. See you guys. Be safe.
Bye. Mo, don't say so much next time. Mo,
Yeah.
keep it down. Blah, blah, blah. You're always
Oh,
going on
big
and on and
mouth,
on.
yeah.
But it worked beautifully. See, I told